Yo, what's going on, you guys? Drum Machine Addicts is back again with another highly requested tutorial. And right now we're doing part 2 of our hip hop series on how to make a hip hop beat. So in our earlier tutorial, you'll see that we had the drum loop that we made. I'll play it again so everybody can remember and get fresh. Okay, cool. So if everybody remembers that drum loop, let's go ahead and move on to the second part. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to track 3. And now I think we're ready to start adding some plugins. So let me get out of this browser. I'm going to switch to a plugin program. Then I'm going to go my VSTs. Let's see what I want to do. All right, this will be a good one. Let's use Hybrid 3 since everybody should have that if they have an MPC. Alrighty. Cool. So we have Hybrid 3. All right, and we have sound. Let's see. I think from here, we should go ahead and find a sound that we like. I want to do something like a pad. All right. Let's start with a moving pad. All right. Digital shimmering sounds cool. Siddhartha's dream sounds better. Cool. All right. So we have that loaded up. Yeah, man, that sounds really good. So at this point, if you have a MIDI keyboard, you can go ahead and get that out and you can start playing around with it and seeing what kind of chords you can come up with. If not, you can go ahead and use your MPC and see what you can come up with. So let's go ahead and do some playing around. All right, now you can't see what I did, but I clicked on pad assign on my MPC Studio and that brought up pad perform mode. So right now the scale we're using is A major and we're starting with the root, and I'm going to do a 1-3-5-7 chord. All right, so let me see if I find something cool. Okay, so let's start with what we have now. Okay, so a couple problems we noticed. If we notice this event right here, wherever it's at, let's find it, is a little offbeat. We can fix that just by highlighting it, moving it back this way. But the other thing I didn't like too much is that it didn't really sound that good. Like to move from here, which is F sharp, to G, I just don't like the way that progresses. And because I don't like the way that progresses, I'm going to get rid of this whole thing. All right, so let's go back. We have our F sharp. And let's go to A. Or even. So yeah, I think I like that a lot better. So let's go ahead and lay that down. Oops, another goof on my part. Always make sure you use play start. And now that I think about it, I think I'm going to leave these events alone even though they start a little bit earlier than bar 3 because I like the way they meld with the other strings, right? So from here we have a pad sound. So what does this do for our track? It gives it ambiance. So now we have drums, but now we have something backing it, something that kind of hugs those drums, and it's another element to the beat that makes it sound complete, right? So from there, you can either use this pad, the sound, the sequence any way you want to, or let's say we want to switch this up. Maybe we can just copy our sequence and then from there make another sequence and make some more complicated pads or complicated chords, excuse me. So I can delete this one more time and let's see if we can make something a little bit more complicated. All right, and see from there, what I can do is I can go back and I'm gonna unmute that hi-hat. Now watch how the track comes alive now. Alrighty, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for this segment of our How to Make a Hip Hop Beat series. It's sounding a little bit soft right now, but once we add some other elements, maybe like a hard lead, a really tough synth, then this thing will really come alive. Now, you always want to keep in mind too, the drum sounds we're using, this is just stuff that we're throwing together just to show you how to generally get things going. Of course, when you get more deep into it, you're going to want to learn about how to get your drums in tune, how to make sure everything musically lines up with theory, because once you know the rules, then you can break the rules and be a genius at what you're doing with the masterpieces that you're already creating. With that said, we're Drum Machine Addicts. If you have any questions, hit us at drummachineaddicts@gmail.com. We'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.